Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Hollywood Sean up here, about to give you a Mortal Kombat X video. And in this video, we're going to go and we're going to go into the 10th tower. We're going to go and burn some stamina here. In the first battle, we have Ashtek, Scorpion, and Monk. All cards are level 19. We're going to start off with this roster here. And as we get closer to level 16, we're actually going to put in all of our silver cards for a couple of attempts at Kotal Khan. So Johnny Cage and Ashtek are going to start off. Now the main thing I really like about Johnny Cage is I actually like his level 1 move better than his level 2. Not only is it easier to control, but that half bar of power drain when the opponent doesn't block, as you saw, extremely strong and very difficult to deal with. And Scorpion drained a half bar of power as well. And I found that's the best way to actually use Johnny Cage. Whereas somebody like Jax, you want to use the level 2 move, with Reptile, I actually prefer the level 1 move. And that grab really is unblockable. You can't block that. But it does generate over a half a bar of power, so you're going to punch Mark in the balls. Now this is a off-Twitch broadcast with the banner, so Scorpion at 2 bars. Johnny Cage in a little bit of trouble here. That sweep does do some damage. We do have 2 people on the sideline, so we're not in any real danger at this fight. So we're going to punch Scorpion in the balls for the victory in the first fight. 7,500 XP, 350 combat coins. In the second battle, we have Ani, Lin Kuei, and Shuri Ryu. We're going to put in Reptile, and we're going to put in Jax Briggs for the remainder of the fight. So all the cards are level 20 Elite 2 Bronze, ranging from 1094 to 1996 health and damage.
Fight.
So by using these silver cards, we should be able to hit account level 16 by the time we get to Kotal Khan. So we'll actually get some serious attempts on that. And keep in mind, Johnny Cage does have 3 bars. We might have to make use of it by using Jax and Reptile to get Johnny Cage up there. So Lin Kuei went up against Cage. And that power drain is ridiculously good. So Ani comes in. We're going to get Jax in. Now I found with Jax, I actually like using his level 2 move over the level 1. As the level 1 move doesn't really do much damage. As you can see right there, the gotcha beatdown, the first 2 hits, and then the tap sometimes is hard to hit. It is enough to get rid of him, however. Shuri Ryu comes in. Now you saw the damage with that, and Jax's level 2 move, if we can get up there before we wipe these guys out, we'll show the damage of that. Shuri Ryu at 1 bar. Lin Kuei comes in. That attack hits for a little over 400. Jax still really good on health. He's also a high toughness card. We're going to get rid of this guy. And we're got the dash fist on Shuri Ryu, and even blocking takes 825 damage for the victory in the second fight. 8,000 XP, 400 combat coins as we inch our way up to level 16. So in the third battle, we have Ashtek, Monk, and Shuri Ryu. All cards are level 20 Elite 2 Bronze. Now I found in this 10th battle, the first fight appears to be slightly harder than the next couple of fights. Take that as you will. So we have Johnny Cage starting off against Ashtek. We might actually get Reptile in here. I think we will, to show him off a little bit. Now with the Reptile, I actually find his level 1 move to be a little bit more damaging, because if the opponent doesn't tag out, that poison can rack up some damage really quick, and it's only 1 bar. So as you can see, we can get another spit on Monk. That's almost enough to get rid of him, enough to tag him out. So Ashtek comes in. And Reptile I've also found to be a quicker attacker despite his weaker stats, so you can actually use that to your advantage. So Monk comes back in. The Acid Puke will be enough to get rid of him. Ashtek with the charge on Reptile also puts him at 1 bar. Another Acid Puke. Now the poison damage does not reduce in ticking. That hits for a little over that. I think we're going to work our way up to 3 bars. We haven't done a level 3 move yet. Just to see what type of damage it does, and if it's unblockable, like the X-rays or what. Johnny Cage almost at 3 bars. Ashtek comes back in. So Ashtek eliminated. We're going to go off the 4th balls. Apparently it's a double aimed attack, which is actually really interesting. We didn't get to see the full effects of that as Shuri Ryu quickly eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 8,500 XP, 450 combat coins. So now we have a Tester Mite, which is a pig head. These are always good to give you free coins, and you don't have to spend any stamina on it, which is really good. So we smashed that pig into little bits. 550 combat coins, putting us at 7,955. So now in the 5th battle, we have Kenshi, Trooper, and Sergeant. All cards are level 20. The left card is silver. And he either gains 40% damage or health, depending if he has a special ops or something else there. So it can be a really dangerous card to deal with. And for this, we're going to want a power drain with Johnny Cage, just to minimize the amount of damage Kenshi does with a special move. So the Cracker busts him in the nuts for 514. I think we're going to get one more off and then switch to Jax. That way we can set up for a finish here. So Cracker hits again for 514. Trooper comes in, as does Jax. So pretty much build up our bar on Trooper, then wipe out either Sergeant or Kenshi with the level 2 move. Trooper almost down, not even at 1 bar. Trooper eliminated. We're going to go off the Dash Fish and try to get rid of Sergeant. It doesn't get rid of him, but tagging disabled. I think we're going to go spit on Kenshi. That's for about 350, 400, and then more poison damage on the side. So we're going to go off another Acid Cube. Hits for 99% damage. Now the poison's starting to ramp up again as well. Now that he's getting some XP. So we're going to go off one final Acid Cube, and Kenshi is eliminated for the victory in the 5th fight. 9,500 XP, and we do hit account level 16. 550 combat coins. So now in the 6th fight, we have Kotal Khan. His totem makes him stronger. Make sure to be defensive-minded. This is a boss, level 17, 5,285 damage, 7,047 health. And I think for this fight, I actually want to get the power generation on Johnny Cage. Because we're going to need his Dragon Essence for power draining. It'll probably actually be more effective than trying for a super move. So we're going to give this fight a try, and then we're going to go farm some Tower 9 if we are successful. So we have Boss Kotal Khan against Johnny Cage, who says to be defensive-oriented. However, power draining is definitely offensive as well. So we're going to go off the Cracker. That's for 344. Keep in mind he does take less damage, considering he's a boss, unlike the 500 that the other guys are taking. So another Cracker. Power drains for 172, and Kotal Khan is dried up. Johnny Cage is still doing pretty good on health. We're going to go off another Cracker. Now keep in mind, while the other two are tagged out, they're generating power and not taking any damage. So Johnny Cage now taking some damage. Another power drain continues to dry up Kotal Khan. This is actually a pretty cheap way of dealing with him, as long as we don't knock him out. So we're going to go off another Cracker. I think at this point we're going to get Jackson to actually let him get a little bit of his bar and try to heal up Johnny Cage a little bit. So we're going to go off the Dash Fish, which appears to be blocked. Hits for a whopping 528. So Kotal Khan under 1/2 life, and Blood Totem's damage increase. We're going to go off the Acid Cube. And we're going to go off a second one. So Boss Kotal Khan getting down on health. Reptile wiped out quickly. And that's what they mean by being defensive oriented. We weren't paying attention to our bar. So Johnny Cage back to 1 bar. We're going to go off another Cracker. That does power drain him, and that's like the best defense against him. That power drain is extremely strong. We're going to go off another Cracker. Now at this point, we should be able to get rid of Kotal Khan, especially if Jax gets up to 2 bars. So we're going to go off another Cracker, and Kotal Khan is eliminated on the first try for the victory in the final fight of Tower number 10. 12,000 XP, 600 combat coins. So we receive 5,000 coins for completing the tower, and we also get 3 skulls, which puts us at 140, 10 away from the next pack. We're going to go look at Tower 11. This actually looks pretty doable. So we're going to edit our team back. I think we had Johnny Cage. I can't remember who actually we used besides that. So I think we're going to use the Jax Briggs keep just so we can see who it is. So in tower number 11, in the first fight, we have Cassie Cage, Monk, and Saurian. It actually appears to be easier than tower 10. I don't know who actually had trouble on Kotal Khan. I actually found out that power draining is absolutely ridiculous on that fight, not even letting him get anything off. So Cassie Cage doing a little bit of damage to Jax. It was one of the toughest defensive silver cards in the game at 800 base toughness. So Saurian comes in. At this point, we can probably just wipe out Saurian with Jax just to thin the field. So we're going to go off the Dash Fist and get rid of him. Cassie Cage comes back in. We're going to get Ani in. And the Singe is going to connect for 257. So Cassie Cage is pretty down on health. Jax is tagged out. Ani is eliminated. So Monk comes in at 1 bar. Jax comes in as well. So we're going to get our own Monk in, get the Fist of Fury off, and hope he does a 2-bar move instead of a 1. So Cassie Cage comes back in and is at 1 bar. So that move wipes him out. So now we only have Jax, and that shouldn't be a problem. We're going to go off the Dash Fist, get rid of Cassie Cage. A little bit of overkill there. Uses the level 2 move, which is exactly what we want, because that level 1 actually does more damage. And now at this point, it's pretty much beat down Monk and wipe him out. We're going to do it with a little bit of style. We're going to use the Gotcha Beatdown. And we do get the 100% for the victory in the first fight of tower number 11. 8,000 XP as Jax hits level 17 and Ani hits level 10. 370 combat coins. Now I've actually found tower 9 to actually be a pretty good credit farm until you can actually take out Kotal Khan. So in the second battle we have Ashtek, Reptile, and Saurian. All cards are level 21. The bronze cards have 1 promotion. The Reptile is one of the weaker silver cards in the game, but he is a fast attacker, and that poison actually can be pretty deadly, so don't underestimate it. And it can add up to a lot of damage as well. So Ashtek down under half health. Jax is at 1 bar. Reptile comes in. Reptile almost at 1 bar. We're going to go off the Dash Fist and try to get rid of him. Hits for 875. Saurian comes in. That's blocked for 195. Reptile comes in. That's spit blocked. We're going to get in Ani just to make sure we don't take too much poison damage on Jax. Now Jax comes back in. Ashtek comes in. That charge blocked for a little bit of damage. Now nobody's been eliminated from the other team yet. I think we're going to go off the Dash Fist and get rid of him. We might be out of range. Yes, we are. So Saurian and Monk come in. We're going to go off the Shaolin style. It's for 216. Saurian gets spit on. Reptile comes in. And we're going to get Jax back in. Reptile eliminated. Saurian is in. Saurian just about to go down. Ashtek comes back in. And that's blocked for a little bit of damage. So Jax almost at 2 bars. We're going to go off the Dash Fist and get rid of him for the victory in the second fight. 8,500 XP, 420 combat coins as Ani hits level 11. In the third battle, we have Shuri Ryu, Kotal Khan, and Ashtek. All cards are level 21. The bronze cards still have 1 promotion. So we have Jax Briggs and Shuri Ryu to start off. I've actually found Shuri Ryu to be one of the more powerful bronze cards, although I haven't tested out Sergeant, and I really haven't tested Oni yet. So Kotal Khan is in fairly early, and Jax is almost at 2 bars. So we're going to go off the Dash Fist. That's not blocked, so that quickly wipes him out. Ashtek comes in. Shuri Ryu comes in. Both of the opponents are pretty low on health. And Kune actually does some decent damage, even block. Hashtag comes in, we're going off the Dash Fist and wipe him out for the victory in the third fight. 9,000 XP, 470 combat coins. In the fourth battle, we have Trooper, Sonya Blade, and Saurian. Cards remain at level 21, but the first bronze card has 2 promotions, the right one has 1, and the silver remains unpromoted. So we have one more fight. We have to switch out to Johnny Cage.
Fight.
Trooper getting down on health, which is actually really good because we want to use the level 2 on Sonya. And there is Sonya. We're already at 2 bars. We're going to go off the Dash Fist. Doesn't appear to be blocked. Almost wipes her out right away on one shot. And she gets off a nice combo. Saurian comes in after Sonya Blade gets wiped out. Jax Briggs is a truck. I believe he's over 2,000 toughness already. So Trooper comes in. That does connect for about 350. Jax wipes her out quickly. Saurian comes back in. And we're going to go off another Dash Fist. Saurian is eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. 9,500 XP as Oni hits level 12. 520 credits. So now in the fifth battle, we have to recharge our guys. Lin Kuei, Sonya Blade, and Trooper. I think I can actually handle this with Reptile, but we're going to give him the power generation gear. And that's what the Dragon Essence is for. 5% power generation boost. And that's a really strong card. I don't really have too many upgrades yet. I only have ring slots. So we're going to try it with Reptile in the fifth fight. As long as we can do some poison damage on Sonya, we shouldn't have a problem. As well as tagging out. I believe I have Shuri Ryu in this lineup too. He's actually a better card. Now I've tried to do some synergy as well with the Outworld Martial Arts Spec Ops as well.
Fight.
Reptile and Lin Kuei are going to start off. We're at 1 bar. Acid Puke is going to connect. Hits for about 400. Sonya Blade comes in. That's who we really want to poison and wear down. So I think we're going to do that and then tag out. So we're going to go off the Acid Puke again. Hits for about 400. Lin Kuei comes in. And we're going to go off the Mist. Hits for 250. Lin Kuei comes back in. I think we're going to get Saurian in for a little bit. Lin Kuei almost at 2 bars. There he is. That wipes out Saurian. Lin Kuei and Trooper come in. That was a big knockout there. I think we're going to get Reptile in. We're going to go off the Acid Puke. Have to soften up. The Reptile did regenerate a good amount of health. Sonya Blade has a 2-bar move. That almost wiped Reptile out. So, big mistake there. Forest Blade is going to connect.
Outstanding.
That does about 300 damage. Lin Kuei is getting wiped out by Sonya. That spear hits for 181. We have to try to keep Reptile out as long as we can. But it might be worth it to try to get rid of somebody. Sonya comes in. That wipes her out. Reptile comes in. That poison does connect. Trooper comes in. I don't think Reptile has enough to get rid of the rest of these people. We can try anyways. Trooper is about to go down, so Lin Kuei in by himself. This is a clutch fight for Reptile. I was really surprised at that. And the Acid Puke does get rid of Lin Kuei for the victory in the fifth fight, as Reptile extremely clutch with his fast attacks. 10,000 XP, 570 combat coins. So in the sixth fight, we're actually going to use Johnny Cage. And we're going to use Shuri Ryu and Trooper. Who are the 2 bronze cards that we didn't use. And we're going to go equip the Dragon Essence back on Johnny Cage. That's an extremely good item for him. So in the sixth fight, we have Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero, and Shuri Ryu. All cards are level 22, Elite 1, with the middle card being Silver. So if we can get past this fight, we'll probably do a full clear of Tower number 9. Probably got 2 clears worth altogether.
Fight.
That seems to be better for farming credits than Tower 11. So Johnny Cage, Shuri Ryu comes in, Cracker's blocked, pretty much power drains him, however. He's already down half life. Johnny Cage back to 1 bar. Lin Kuei comes in, we're gonna have to Cracker again. Hits for 608. We're gonna get Shuri Ryu in for a moment. Lin Kuei eliminated, Sub-Zero comes in. That Frost hits for 366, almost takes out half of Shuri Ryu's life. Throwing off the Clan Edge, which is blocked.
Impressive.
Hit for that much damage. Shuri Ryu comes in, we're gonna go off another Cracker. Power drains him under 1 bar. Shuri Ryu eliminated. And that's again the strength of Johnny Cage and why even with subpar stats, he is ridiculously good because of that half-bar power drain. And for the fact that the opponent doesn't generate as much power compared to the damage you deal. Johnny Cage is not a super slow attacker. So again, Sub-Zero power drain under 1 bar. Trooper's at 2 bars, so we're going to go off the Akimbo just to do some damage with her. That is blocked, so Sub-Zero will not generate any power from it. Johnny Cage comes back in. He is just about at 1 bar. That Frozen did some damage. We're going off another Cracker, and Sub-Zero is eliminated for the victory in the 6th fight. 12,600 combat coins, 620 credits. So for completing tower number 11, we get 1,500 coins, as well as 3 souls. So now tomorrow we are guaranteed to have a combat pack opening for 150 combat coins. It looks like we have another boss tower here. That's an awful huge tower. We're just going to glimpse at it for curiosity. And this is a Assassin Katana match. So this is another one that we can basically substitute guys in. So I think we're actually going to do this 12th tower since we only have to use 2 guys. All the fights now require 3 energy. Going up against Shuri Ryu, Monk, and Sarin. And just for curiosity, that's the stats for Katana. She's got some abilities already unlocked. I don't think she has a super move, however.
Fight.
So we have Assassin Katana and Shuri Ryu, and you can see the damage that Katana deals. I believe she has like 1,200 base damage. So Monk comes in, Uplift is going to connect. That even has a power drain. That is ridiculous. Katana is definitely an amazing card. And she is exclusively combat pack. Another Uplift pretty much wipes out Sarin. It doesn't look like it actually kills him, but it puts him extremely low on health. Shuri Ryu eliminated, and Sarin eliminated for the quick victory in the first fight. This is actually a good card to use to level, or a good battle to use to level up your silver cards. 8,500 XP, 390 combat coins. In the second battle, we have Ani, Scorpion, and Lin Kuei. The silver card is level 22, Elite 1. The bronze card's at level 23, Elite 2. So after this fight, we will have to swap out our bronze cards. And Katana does some crazy shit, even without tagging out.
Fight.
That's a big crit hit as well. 438 on that combo. So Ani eliminates, or gets eliminated. Scorpion comes in. Takes a lot of damage as well. Throwing it off the Uplift, which is blocked. And it also has a power drain component, so Katana is clearly a ridiculous gold card. Lin Kuei comes in. It is at 1 bar. And we're off an Uplift on Lin Kuei. Power drain for 2275. It appears that these cards are not getting knocked out by that move. We're going to get Katana out. Took some bad damage from Scorpion there. And we're off the attack pattern on Scorpion.
Impressive.
Almost enough to wipe him out. Lin Kuei comes in, almost at no health. Now we're going to go off another attack pattern to make sure we get rid of him. Unfortunately, not at 1 bar. That's actually pretty sweet, as Scorpion got eliminated from the tag for the victory in the second fight. 9,000 XP, 440 combat coins, as Trooper leveled up to 17. So we're going to have to make a roster change here. Looks like we got a couple weaker cards. So we're going to put in Saurian and we're going to put in Lin Kuei, as Kitana should be able to handle these fights by herself. In the third battle, we have Ashtak, D'Vorah, and Saurian. All cards are level 23. The bronze cards have 2 promotions and the silver 1. Now, like in the 6th tower with Sonya Blade, you can actually use that fight to level up weaker gold cards if you don't have a silver to use. Use that to your advantage. Ashtak taking a lot of damage. D'Vorah comes in. We're at 1 bar. We're going to go off the uplift.
Impressive.
It's for 1138. Takes out about a third of her life. We're nearing 1 bar again. She also starts with 120% power. So the uplift puts her at 0 health again. D'Vorah tags out. Ashtak comes in. Kitana is starting to get down on health. Ashtak eliminates. Saurian comes in. We're going to go off another uplift to avoid the power usage. 3419 crit. D'Vorah comes back in. I think at this point... Whoa! That was almost bad. The mist should be enough to get rid of D'Vorah for the victory in the third fight. 9,500 XP, 490 combat coins, as we're almost at 20,000. In the fourth matchup, we have Ani, Kung Jin, and Monk. All cards are level 24, and with the same amount of promotions. So that level 1 move by Kitana is absolutely overpowered, just like Johnny Cage's Power Drain. But if you block it, you only take a quarter bar of your power, so... Really got to stay defensively when you're at 1 bar like that. So Monk comes in, that uplift is going to rip him up. It's for 1138. Ani comes back in. And that fire hits for 608. So Kung Jin comes in at 1 bar. We're going to go off the uplift. And that does Power Drain. Almost wipes out all of his health. Kung Jin eliminated. Monk comes in. Another uplift. For some reason, it doesn't knock the opponent out. That's really interesting. And a combo cuts up Ani as well for the victory in the fourth fight. 10,000 XP, 540 combat coins. So now in the fifth battle, we have Ani, Ermac, and Monk. Cards remain at 24, 23, and 24 with 2 and 1 promotions. It looks like Reptile is a boss, so we're actually going to have to use our good silver cards for that fight, or at least Johnny Cage and Reptile. So we have Kitana and Oni starting off. Kitana is at 1 bar. We got a lot of power generation for Reptile. Ermac comes in. We're going to get off the uplift. It's for 2275. Wipes out most of his health. Ermac eliminated. We're going to go off a uplift on Monk. That wipes him out. Ani comes in with a sacrifice, and that's not going to matter. That fire breath for 680. That uplift out of range. Actually, not out of range. I'm still kind of curious why that puts the opponent at 1 health. That could actually be really bad in tougher fights. Not sure what XP there. 10,500 XP, 590 combat coins, as we're nearing account level 17. So now in the final matchup, we're going to use our better silver cards for this fight. So we're going to put in Johnny Cage, and we're going to put in Reptile. And we're going to give Reptile the Bloodstone ring. So Johnny Cage does have the other ring. And we're going to see how this fight does. 6,660 damage, 8,250 health. Every successful attack he does helps him regenerate. So it's very important to use combos and keep him under 1 bar of power. I don't know exactly how much health this will give him, but it should be interesting to see. Actually, it does quite a bit of damage. Fist of Stone is a damage boost. And holy crap, he hits hard. Acid Puke does connect. Katana comes in. Look at that bleed up there. So now we have 2 bars. Another damage increase from Reptile. Holy crap, that was a lot of damage there. As Reptile did some ridiculous stuff there. Still got 4,200, actually 1,100 XP, and obviously no coins for that. Now we do have one more attempt at this, and then we'll probably end the video here as soon as we try that again. So as you can see, Reptile gains damage throughout the fight. I'm not sure if it's at a certain percentage, but definitely something to watch out for.
Fight.
That's a big combo there that Reptile has. So Fist of Stone is the first damage increase. We're going to get off the uplift right away. Just the power drain. So Johnny Cage comes in. I'm not sure exactly how long he's going to last. Pretty much nothing. That almost puts him at 1 bar. Basically what we're going to have to do is get the uplift off and get out before we take too much damage. That actually puts him down to about 1/3 health. That Acid Puke perfect. Fist of Stone, another damage boost. We're actually in pretty good shape for the second attempt. And that Acid Puke again on Boss Reptile, wearing him down. So now at this point, Reptile gets wiped out. And Boss Reptile wiped out by that passive ability from Katana for the victory in the 6th fight. And we have a finish him. That's actually badass looking. Just split him up like a pile of shit for the fatality. 13,200 XP, 640 combat coins. And we received 10,000 coins, which will give us enough for a off-recording card pack. 3 more souls, putting us at 146. So we actually have enough stamina to keep going, but we're going to end this stream here. So if you like this video of completing Towers 10, 11, and 12, decimating Kotal Khan on the first try, and Reptile in Tower 12 on the second attempt, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Mortal Kombat X mobile videos, my playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all Hollywood Shono. And we're going to go buy another pack right now. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!